NHL Player of the Month, Caufield. Although Caufield entered a new year with a lot of turnover on the Montreal Canadiens roster, he took his game further from where he left off last season. He finished 2021-22 with 22 goals in his last 37 games, a pace of 49 goals. He had 7 goals in 9 games played in October, which totaled 64 in all 82 games. Caufield still good at scoring. pic.twitter.com/b5c1asjqne. Scott Matla, October 30, 2022. While the shot is back to being the dangerous weapon we knew it could be, he's not just waiting for someone to feed the puck. The most impressive part of Caufield's start is how active he has been in the offensive zone, making contact with the defenders, sometimes knocking down, but mostly helping him hold the ball and create his own offense. His game has some work to be done as his defensive play continues to improve, but he has become a more complete player around the opponent's net, and has achieved a great breakout pace as a result. Honorable mention, Nick Suzuki. Ever since Martin St. Louis moved behind the bench, the only question was whether Caufield or Suzuki would receive this monthly award, and October was no exception, as both players were in the lead. 10-Point Club. Sean Monahan and Kirby Dach have made great first impressions. Josh Anderson wraps up his own game, and Caden Goal has a great start to October. Partner David Savard has a great finish, but Suzuki and Caufield are just on a higher level. European Outlook of the Month, Petteri Nurmi. This award could have rocked either way in Finland. Oliver Kapanen has 7 points in October, and is recording good minutes, but is the 7th-round defender to earn honors this month. Petteri Nurmi was injured at the start of the season, but since HPK's return to the first match of the back row on October 13th, he has played close to 20 minutes per game, and has 1 goal and 3 assists in 7 games. He's equal in terms of plus or minus on a faltering HPK team. One question is, will Nurmi stay in HPK all season, or will she be traded to a rival on the line? It's not a blast or a complete breakout, but you get why Montreal picked him in the 2022 NHL draft. He has a clear upward trajectory, he understands the game of hockey, and despite his age, they've had the rights for 4 years. I'm 99% sure Nurmi will be in Laval for the next reason, and if she keeps going she'll at least have a chance in the NHL. Honorable mention, Oliver Kapanen. AHL Player of the Month, Anthony Richard. Starting the year has been tough for Laval Rocket. They just don't have the consistency they had last year to put together regular wins. Some of this struggle has come from a slow start to their best potential. However, the team has been restocked with top veterans to help keep the team afloat if that should happen, one of them being Anthony Richard. After Richard terrorized Rocket in the opening round of the playoffs, the Canadiens' front office went out, making him a priority AHL signing during free agency. He paid back his gamble with 6 points in October, scoring 4 goals and 2 assists in the first 6. Richard's pace has made him an absolute handful for opposing defenses as he quickly wins the split, and has the hands needed to open opposing goalkeepers to score in the splits. Adding to his quick and snappy release, he became a clutch scorer for Rocket in any event. Also, it's not just his goals that make him stand out. His effort in pre-flight has led to a slew of opportunities for teammates, including Justin Barron, whose first goal of the year was thanks to Richard. Justin Barron scores his first goal as a Rocket. Anthony Richard gave Laval a 3-1 lead with a huge assist in the game. pic.twitter.com/tgx38dja9q, Scott Matla, October 29, 2022. While Rocket hopes for better results in November, they will continue to rely on Senior Richard to be a big part of this process. Honorable mention, Xavier Simoneau. North America Prospect of the Month, Owen Beck. Although Beck's 7 goals and 7 assists in 10 games were not the highest points per game among Habs' hopes in October, Mississauga Steelheads, the game he's played since returning to, has been almost flawless. Extremely reliable in all 3 regions and consistent in his turnout even though he didn't top the scoreboard every night, Beck's game peaked with 6 points on Friday night of the October 21st weekend and 3 the following evening. All while showcasing parts of his game that aren't so obvious in the draft year as a result of him playing a shut role, like a half-wall one-shot timer. Owen Beck haphazardly leaves a 6-point night here. I feel like he might have shaken his return pass to Junior. pic.twitter.com/shtbdsoamp/Kim Robinson/October 22, 2022. That's a possibility that should translate the game well enough into the NHL already. He may not break OHL scoring records, but it doesn't matter if every game he makes to earn his points will also work in the show. Expect Beck to develop his end-of-month hot lineup this month. He showed the Steelheads that they could seek him out and succeed in scenarios where he had to score. EOTP Players of the Month Archive. Let's hear Kalakesh, Matt Drake, Anton Raisgaard, and Patrick Bexel discuss casting in the article. The Owen Beck shot referenced in the podcast.